Hello, everybody. Welcome back for another brand new reaction video. Today's reaction video we're going to be reacting to is The Puppet's Revenge. And oh man, the puppet is definitely going to have revenge on the killer. And also, just want to let everybody else know for the FYI, by the way, is about with however that there's going to be different theories about the puppet. Well, here's what I'm going to say, and it's going to probably be that again with how Scott Cawthon actually just made different changes with with switches with gender characters. That's probably that he may have forgotten some of them, that was like Mangle, um, Puppet, or whatever. Basically, well, here's my answer: is that Mangle is a female, which everybody's probably understood that already before, and I've already understood as that as well. Which I know Mangle isn't in this video either. Which it's not been about the toy; it's the toy animatronics being in this video. It's been about the unwithered characters that's been in this one. So here's just my fact of the point of my few couple cents with the puppets. Okay, so again, if the puppet has been a male or female, I've actually been very understanding to be more likely complicated to probably know why about that, which I probably will understand most likely that even from the Ultimate Custom Night, the puppet's voice sounded like a female. Well, basically, if there's ever a revisited thing I'll try to do anyway, I will say is that I have not confirmed doing the revisit of the Ultimate Custom Night. I just only wanted to do the revisit of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza Simulator. That way I could set two different ends, with kind of finishing the real one and then an alternative. Which that's probably what I already did for a revisited, because one wasn't revisited, two's revisited. So that's probably what I had to do from different sides of the numbers, which I randomly decided was like, oh, you know what? How about if I set up for a round two? That way, we'll see who's really going for a round two. And that's why I had to go with a ding, 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 because I actually wanted to be there in that round two. So I decided was like, I'll go for it, and I'll still do it. And that's what I did. And so as in for if the puppet has already still been a dude, which I still will agree that yeah, the puppet's voice would rather been a dude at this point. Which yeah, I've always been figuring out more likely from the Microsoft speech text generator thing that I've already heard about a few SFM videos that puppet has already been confirmed to be a dude at this point. And then, of course, likely by seeing from this side is that Puppet's already been a male, and then the other side is saying that Puppet's already been a female. Well, it's kind of different both ends by saying is whatever people like to say or whatever to be. But as if from my puppet, basically from more likely my puppet in Finance of Phrase 2 is rather to be a dude. That's it. So again, if some theories are a bit confusing, then I suggest you look up on a few different theories about why Scott should have been refixing a bit of refixing their gender. That's just it. I'm not trying to be a guy by saying, "Oh, this guy's wanting yada 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 yada." Well, I'm not here for all that. I'm just here for different two explanations of different how and whatsoever. But for now, in this one, yeah, pretty much like the girl exactly last time. God actually was pretty much likely to agree to the shadow puppet exactly, and then confirmed itself to probably be puppet himself again or herself again. They're probably reappear exactly, just to pretty much likely, just not full as a shadow anymore, and just stick to not being a shadow. But as in for now, let's just jump into the point of this now before I don't actually continue the blah 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 and stuff. So with that being said, please be sure to subscribe to the original person, the original creator, and support the original video. Pretty much again, check out the last video that happened, which if any of you guys already checked, then consider go ahead and checking that one. So with that being said, let's jump right into this now and get this started in 3, 2, 1, and let's do this. And oh, there we go. Take that off. Thank you. Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Yep, that's the one. And there's Puppet. Right outside. There's the puppet. Alright, let's see how this is going to play out.
Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy.
Here we go. At least the animatronics are finally alive for this. So let me pause up another thing about about just for an explanation about Bonnie for a minute. So I just want to point up for something for another fact about I think pretty much likely people would have knew that Bonnie would have almost been having like a female's name for saying that name for saying Bonnie's name, which I think to be clearly that there's just different theories that might be a little bit irrelevant or a bit confusing for some points. Is just that oh Bonnie's gonna be like a male, which he's already been that gender name. That's to be Bonnie for that, and then of course likely is that there was just like two separates that came from Bonnie's name as from like a dude's side and then a girl's side for that I think, which is kind of confusing. Which I'm not trying to bore anybody out for exactly for that considering conclusion of that question. But I probably would rather stick to say is that I'd rather stick with the first one on the left one exactly. That Bonnie would rather have been a dude. That's it. So continue the video. And plus, I'll pause many more if there's going to be some background characters, which I might pause anyway soon. Oh, that's good. Yeah, purple guy's the security guard, which he's gonna kind of get screwed for this, which he is gonna get killed for that. Oh yes, some revenge is coming to be here. Absolutely. Ooh. Now here we go. Says the one who probably randomly just likely out-survived a jump scare attack from Fredbear, which apparently was even a different attempt that Purple Guy was trying to avoid more likely, but of course he kind of did himself a favor that he actually just lost a little bit of solutions before he even got back to being doing the security guard role this shift, which he remains to be the killer of all time. Which I think the only two things I find this is funny is either Purple Guy takes the shift or he just lets himself to continue on not to do his duties and then just starts killing people for some random reasons. Which is probably either one of them. Which I did feel bad for Fredbear anyway, so I've always been liking the animatronics anyway, other than the killer, so that's just it. And here we go. And here's something interesting here, is that I love the fact when Chica and Bonnie both likely stay at the sides on left or right. I mean, Bonnie's usually at left and then Chica's at right. And I'm like, yeah, this is actually pretty interesting to me, that I find these two characters being in this one and then that one. Man, that is so interesting. That I never knew this. Continue. I just love how the camera is pretty cool. Nice. And wait a second. That there, by the way, guys, is before you tell me in the comments to know who this character is behind him on the chair. Well, it's likely an old Nightmare Bonnie, older model ripoff, I think. More likely a bit of a ripoff version of that model. I think it's a bit of a ripoff. Which, I mean, trust me, this guy is kind of a bit of a ripoff to think to at least that, yeah, he's kind of been more of a ripoff other than just likely, being like the original Nightmare Bonnie, of course. That's just probably my concerns. Okay, that was new. And it was something that left. Chica's gone. Hooray, she's gone. And also, I'm gonna pause another one. Is that I kind of knew about this figure over here of another OC background over there. Well, I kind of know that person's over there, which I think it's been a while since I haven't checked on Steam with my Steam friends lately for a little bit of knowing the models or a little bit of OC models for sure. Which I mean, seriously, look at this on the window. I mean, for example, look at him in the window. Like this, by the way. Oh, right here, as you see the ears and see the eyes right there, that there is definitely an older model, I think. Which I think it's more likely a bit of an OC kind of an OC model, which is pretty cool. I've always liked those. Those are actually pretty good. And nobody's there either. Yeah, you're wasting a lot, man. You're wasting a lot. And yep, Bonnie is up. Bonnie, are you really want to disappoint the puppet? Which I mean, okay, why did I pause this question? Why did I pause? Okay, so the reason why I paused this was because I think Bonnie was more likely the one who figured all this out exactly behind the killer. Was pretty much likely that Bonnie had a lot of things behind himself to deal with while he was in that stage. You know, before the girl, before the lady of that adult of that mother was pretty much like saying, "Is like, where's my child? The one in the green dress and then with the brown eyes." Like, yes, there you go. Bonnie should have been the one trying to go after a purple guy, but no, it had to be Fredbear. Which I mean, Fredbear was the only one who was probably after him before purple guy started controlling spraying Bonnie somewhere to more likely act a little bit strange. To probably like killed many innocents on a little bit of different events that have gone on with like the pizzeria, I think, afterwards, which was a little bit different as I expected to say, which I always figured how and why with it was just having good or evil about Spring Bonnie or Nora Springtrap, which that's pretty much a little bit different to me about it. So yeah, I gotta say that Bonnie, for you, dude, you gotta kill this security guard, okay? You really gotta kill this security guard because I mean, do you really want to kill him? You should. Because I mean, you should, man. You're the one that's supposed to probably stop him anyway. So I suggest you go and stop him. Just don't fail the puppet, Bonnie. Seriously, do not fail him, okay? Really, don't fail him. Or her or whatever. Yeah, there's my boy. Yes. Finally gonna move. And there's Toy Chica! Hooray! There's Toy Chica right there at the window. I mean, of course I know why Toy Chica's even over there. Which makes more sense. I love the way how background characters starts appearing to be a bit more different as I ever expected. Which is pretty good. I have no idea, but it's just pretty interesting to me that I don't even know. But anyways, continue. Alright, here we go. This one's gonna get good. Yeah. Let's go. Yes. Oh, the eyebrows. The freaking eyebrows. I love it. Which I freaking love it. Which I cannot believe I freaking love that. From Unwithered Foxy for a minute. Or pretty much likely about that, so damn. And also, the interesting thing I love when Unwithered Foxy did, by the way, when he was doing the eyebrows up and down, he was about to do this, which was about to be his night vision showing up. And I'm like, oh, hell yes, he means business. Watch. Watch. That was so cool. Like this right here on this timestamp of 328. Look at this. This is like very cool. Like, this is like very cool into my eyes. Like, this is really cool. Like, I loved when he did that. That was so good. God, jeez. And yep, there's that nightmare cupcake on his head. Seriously, there's nightmare cupcake. Oh, Freddy is coming. Better go, man. Yes. Oh, purple guy is so screwed. Get him, guys. Get that killer and teach him a lesson. Yes. There we go. Yeah, my guy's in the window. Oh, yeah, Bonnie. Yes. Please, for actual justice. Thank you. Like, seriously. Please, thank you, Unreal Bonnie. Man, thank you. Like, oh my god, thank you. Yeah. So screwed. Get him over there, Freddy. Teach him a lesson. And thank you. Yeah. Huh. Finally, something actually happened. That Freddy had finally got that security guard. Or should I say, finally got that killer security guard, which I should say, killer security guard. Which I can't be using two fingers because due to my wrist. Due to my wrist. Which I mean, not risk, wrist. Like, man, those two things actually sound so similar to me. Or sound so different to me. But what I mean to say, by the way, is I can't be using my wrist. It's because due to the fact of my wrist pain exactly, so I can't probably be using this hand, by the way, while I'm using this one. Which, of course, my third finger, on the other hand, might be twitching or somehow, like my third finger twitches. But yeah, at least I just want to make that point clear for anybody, as if anybody doesn't know about it, then I suggest you probably know, or don't know, which is fine anyways. But oh my god, finally, Purple Guy gets to be in Spring Bonnie's suit. There we go. Good morning. Alright. Damn! Okay, well, the puppet actually said that. Kill me? Like, seriously, he stopped spraying Bonnie afterwards and that. And here comes a burn right here when the puppet says, watch. This one in the next second, he's gonna say it. Or she's gonna say it. For whatever. But here we go. Too late. You already killed me. And I'm like, oh, that was a burn. Like, dang, that was a burn. And I'm like, jeez. Looks like the puppet really had Spring Bonnie cooked right at that second. Which, I mean, seriously, the puppet was already killed to begin with. Which I'm like, yeah, I mean, no shit. Like, seriously, literally no shit at all. Which, I mean, of course, Purple Guy still remains to keep returning anyway, while still trying to kill the animatronics for that. Which, oh my god. Which I don't know why, but I find this pretty bit interesting to me for a bit of like both sides of anyway. But like I said, oh, after when Spring Bonnie after killed and shot that girl anyway with that gun, man, he did not look so good for this one either. For out surviving these animatronics anyway, well, he had to deal with literally five in a row. Like, yep, revenge is revenge. Like, man, Purple Guy should have not shot that child when of course that he could have really would have thought of something else. But yeah, I mean, it's the olden days, so what can we expect from olden days for these times? That purple guy always does what he does. Or should I say, William Afton does. So, without that being said, everybody, I hope that you guys enjoyed this reaction here. And without that to being said again, is that, man, the video is amazing. Well, freaking absolute good. Like, really freaking perfect. Like, very perfect. So, yeah, this is definitely going to be number 4, by the way. This will definitely be number 4 of this reaction, 4 out of 7, which is going to probably be close anyway to reach to like 7-7. And then, of course, an extra reaction, which will still count exactly. So, without that to being said again, is I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to give this one a like and comment and subscribe and the bell to be notified so way that you will not miss a single video that comes on this channel. And I have to say that I love the way how the backup characters starts to pretty much be like some random characters that shows every single time in the background. It's just so different to me than I expected otherwise from it. So I'm like, huh, okay, well, this seems to be a new switch up these days. Seems to be a new switch up. So without that being said, hope that you guys enjoy this reaction, and I will pretty much catch you guys in the next video and such. And without that being said, as I am Golden Devin-Foxy Remastered, and I will definitely be sure to see you guys again in the next video. And without that being said, as I will be sure to see you next time. And don't forget that Zombies vs. Vampires is definitely next soon. That it's definitely up next. So, without that being said, guys, that it's definitely coming right now, and I hope to say that the subscriber special is going to be worth happening anyway and worth the show. So, without that being said, I'll see you guys soon again next time, and I will be sure to see you later. And plus, everything else that happened in this entire reaction was so freaking perfect. Like, this went so freaking well. Like, I can't believe I'm so surprised with how so amazing this went. For, like, absolute well. Like, I could really believe how great the video turned out to be. Like, so much likely that has happened in this one. It's just so good to bring back some old memories, even if some might have to be a bit different otherwise anyway with the new, which for me, I probably would be giving it a try to react to those anyway. And I love the fact that Purple Guy finally just gets a taste of his own medicine for once. For like crying out loud. Like, he was literally the one that's supposed to have to waste the damn power out, and then what did he do? He wasted the whole power by actually just checking on so many weighted times. Which, yeah, that's probably what. So without that being said, everybody, is I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and without that being said, is that I am Golden Devin-Foxy Remastered. Likes to be always is like and comment and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified, so the way that you will not miss a single video that comes on this channel. And without that being said, guys, I will pretty much catch you in the next video. Until again, next time, like this to be always, in the next video. So thank you very much for watching, and thank you for enjoying this. And man, this video was so freaking good. It's 10 out of 10. So perfect. Literally 10 out of 10. So, anyways, that being said, guys, I'll pretty much be sure to see you in the next time, and then in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody. I am Golden Devin-Foxy Remastered, and I will definitely see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Peace out, sign out, and sign off. And also, the moment that you guys have waited for is coming right now. So get ready for the 600 subscriber special, because it's going to be worth everybody's time to pretty much enjoy this. So remember, if you guys are excited to see it, then trust me, I'm excited as myself. For the very first time I ever want to do is do something different. Like, even if some is going to be different, like I've done pretty much a lot of different stuff with reaction with like subscriber specials lately. Like, let's just say I've been doing like the first one was the Sonic season of mine, which was season 1, of course, of my Sonic Plus series, which was more likely a bit of like the 100 subscribers special for me on that one. And then, of course, like 200 subscribers was from the Angry Birds of mine, of like my kind of season. And then, of course, number three, that was like the 300, was from the Mario Brothers one of the Mario Brothers plush season of that. And of course, P vs. Z plush was also number four for pretty much 400. And now 500 was a reaction video, which I know it was pretty late anyway for that, which I had to rechange everything for that idea to switch, which it actually did me the effect to switch, which was totally pretty much successful and not going to be it was not going to like backfire or anything, or pretty much went down on its foot, which I actually had to be the only one to deal with like similar problems these days that I had to deal with anyway, which yes, again, a few stuff was a little bit lacking for a few different times, but at least I had to get that video off for some reason, just to get the 500 passed away and get it done, which was completely a bit more late than I would have ever expected to deal with by now. So yeah, that's just what's been going on there. And then for now, the 600, which is this one now, that the 600 subscriber special is going to be a gaming thing, which is going to be a gaming for the first time. And I'm like, oh yes, bring out the bacon and bring out some delicious pancakes. So yeah, that's going to probably be worth happening for the 600 subscriber special. That is just going to be a gaming thing for the first time ever, just to do that. So without that being said, everybody, is that once to be again, thank you for enjoying this reaction. And yeah, again, thank you very much for watching. And this probably is the last one of it, which was pretty much like the last entire thing of it, which remained to pretty much be unseen again, which is different. But hey, I probably will respect the creator's decision. After all, that I actually do appreciate how awesome the video went, or how the SFM related stuff continues to be the amazing FNAF lore as I ever seen, to yet again be amazed for every single time, which that's always what I've always liked about, because I've always been a massive FNAF fan, like every single day. Always been a big massive fan of it. Even though I've always been like the second king of Five Nights at Freddy's, which I still always will to be the second king of Five Nights at Freddy's, which that's what I always will rename myself every single bit of the time. Because I mean, whoever doesn't know about who I'm the second king, then it's always going to be me. So without that being said, thank you for enjoying this video, and we'll see you guys again next time. And yes, the subscriber special for 600 will begin shortly. So thank you for watching, and thank you for enjoying this. And Zombies vs. Vampires is ready, and it will be next. And also, even if it will or won't work, then I'll still try other ways to get it to work, even if I'll have to try anyway, which I don't know how I'm going to get that in there, but we're going to see. But if it works, we'll keep it rolling. But if it doesn't work, I'll try to like restart it again and restart it. That way I'll try to get that fixed and settled. But if it does or doesn't work, then I might have to move the situation a bit differently. It's to zombie situation, which that's when I might switch around a little. Let's just see if my laptop doesn't go slow. But if it does, then that's when I might have to try something else. But if it doesn't go slow, then I'll try at least to see how far it could go for the video recording. So there you go. Without that being said, I am Golden Devin-Foxy Remastered, and I will pretty much be sure to see you in the next video, and then next time in the next video. So thank you guys for watching, and without that being said, is I'll be sure to see you in the next video, and again next time, and will to be always again very soon and slightly. So thank you for enjoying this, and I'll see you guys again next time. Peace out, everybody. Sign out, sign off, and we'll see you later. Bye-bye, everybody. Thank you. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys again next time. And this has been a pleasure of the next reaction of number 4. So thank you. I'll see you next time, and bye-bye. Peace on out. Later, everyone.